Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wow. All right. So, I spent a lot of time researching these cases, trying to figure out what information is out there and legitimate, and then asking Spirit to guide us towards answers, to bringing them home, to finding evidence to help locate them, or to bring culprits to justice. So let's talk about this case because it's escalating. That's the word I can use for it. It's escalating. All right. So last Friday, what was that? October 22nd? Yes, last Friday. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, or outside of Tulsa, in Turley, Oklahoma, two men, two friends, Jack Grimes, 76-year-old white male, who, by the way, has a medical condition of diabetes and requires insulin to control it, and his friend Dwayne Selby, Selby, 59 years old, also a white male, was going to go to a horse show in Fort Worth. Now, Grimes likes going to horse shows, okay? Oh, we have three cars. Well, that is no surprise. There's three people involved here. He has this habit that he calls family when he arrives at the horse shows so that they know he safely arrived. So that they know that he has arrived where he intended to be at, where he told them he would be at. Well, Friday night, Grimes and Selby were seen together at a local restaurant. And now I'm looking for the name of the restaurant. It's here. I have it. Come on. Come on, Mama Do. Quit reading so fast so you actually see the information you're looking for. So they were both seen eating at a cafe in Purcell, Oklahoma, around 6:30 p.m. Friday night. But the friend who had their ticket to the horse show in Fort Worth says they never showed up in Fort Worth that night to get them or the next day. Yeah, they were their tickets were waiting on them, and they just had to pick them up. They never showed up to get their tickets, and they never phoned home to say, hey, we arrived. No, none of the above. Because they were headed to Fort Worth for this horse show. They were supposed to be back on Monday. Of course, I can't get my calendar open. Monday the 25th from Fort Worth as a return. But they never showed up there either. So we have these two men. Let's go ahead and call them elderly. One is Jack, he's 76 years old, and Dwayne is 59 years old. So, Dwayne's mother, Glenda Parton, also goes by the name Cookie. She's 80 years old. She starts looking for her son and his friend, asking around, wanting to know what happened, who was the last person to see them, at what point did they no longer make contact with anybody. By the way, let me describe to you Jack's vehicle, because they were driving in Jack's vehicle. A 2001 maroon four-door Ford Taurus with Oklahoma plate ETE 614. Okay? I don't know why they're on this bulletin. It says they were last seen on Friday, October 20th. Friday is October 22nd. All the other ones are saying October 22nd, and that it was Friday they were last seen. That was when they were seen in Purcell at a cafe having dinner. but they've never been seen since they left that cafe. So Tuesday, right? Mom goes looking. Actually, it was Monday. Forgive me. Mom is searching for her son in Turley. She doesn't believe that he has ever left Turley. That they were, whatever the interruption was, whatever the speed bump was, it happened locally. So she's out searching for him. And her car has been found abandoned. They found it Tuesday afternoon on the highway, on the side of the highway 75 near 56th Street North on, like I said, Tuesday, October 26th. So the last time she was spotted was Monday. Her car was found on Tuesday. Now, they're not saying anything about the condition of her car. If there was any signs of the struggle, if there was any blood or anything like that. But what they have done, they have put out a picture of a man that she met at a business that evening, just before she went missing. And they're asking for everyone to please come forward with any information you have as to the identity of this man, because they would like to interview him. She met him at a local business Monday evening, just before she went missing. So in Turley, Oklahoma, the small town of Turley, what's the population of Turley? Because to have one person in a town missing is one thing. To have 3 people from the same town missing is a whole nother ballgame. And we're talking about a population of 2,756 back in, that was with the 2010 census. And they're saying that actually lost 14.7% from the previous census, okay? So this is not really a thriving metropolis, all right, just so you know. This is a town that shrunk over 10 years, okay? Hey, dog, cat, quit fighting. Yeah, it's outside. It's in Tulsa County. I'm bringing it up on the map now. But how unusual is this? Not just one, not just 2, but 3 people missing from the same town within a 48-hour time span. Within a 48-hour time span. Turley is not even on a main highway. It's off of 75, but it's not on 75. Okay? This is just small town America. That's all it is. It really is. Wow. I'm bewildered at this. I'm going to have to admit. All right? Because you're talking about 3 elderly people. 2 men who go missing on a Friday night. That's 59 and 76 years of age. Then on Monday, an 80-year-old, the mother of the 59-year-old, is also gone missing. Where are they? What happened to them? Did somebody do this? Was this to rob somebody? Was this to get even with somebody? Did somebody get their nose into something they shouldn't be involved in? Do we have a serial killer out there that really just don't give a damn? Okay. So let's start off with the card of affirmation for this reading. Let me turn the camera around so I make sure I'm showing it to you correctly. Today I am mindful. To all family, friends, soul tribe, law enforcement, detectives, and everyone else invested in this reading. Today I am mindful. Today I know deep in my heart and soul that happiness, self-worth are within me. This is very disturbing. Like I said, one person, okay, sometimes people leave. Adults have a right to leave. But when you have 3 connected people to go missing within 48 hours, do you really think they all just decided in their elderly years to start over? Yes, I can say elderly. He's 59. He's only 3 years older than me. Yeah, remember me? I'm Mamadou. We're elderly. But we have 3 cards for the synopsis of the story of what is going on. So let's see what they are. Karmic relationship. Ouch. Wow. Feeling triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So it's somebody near and dear. Somebody who had built a relationship with at least one of these victims. Hold on. Yes. Once again, this is somebody who has built some type of a relationship, but it's very resentful relationship with at least one of these victims. Okay? The second card for the synopsis is Axe, brute force, attack. Wow. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. I'm going to hurt you before you have the opportunity to hurt me. Now I'm going to turn around and walk away from it. Because what I've done is justified. Because you were going to hurt me at some point anyways. The last card for the synopsis is Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Moving on. As I said a moment ago. You were going to hurt me, so what I've done is justified. And now I'm just going to move on, as if nothing else happened. Let's see what the romance card is regarding these 3 people. I did tell you everybody's name. Jack Grimes, Dwayne Selby, and I forgot her first name. Forgive me. Glenda, Parton, a.k.a. Cookie. I like that. Oh, I bet her and I could have been good friends. She could have baked cookies and I could have brewed coffee. Oh, I like her spunk. Because that would have been me. If my son was missing, there would be no stone left unturned. And this is all about heart-to-heart conversations, not leaving any stones unturned. This person, Glenda, asked questions. She asked the hard questions, and she asked it to the hard people. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, this is how she got involved. Because Mama Bear did not back down when her cub was taken from her. Now, what's the Archangel card? Wow, Spirit, you intended that to be read. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of your worries and feel their loving blessings. Okay, so do I suspect by this card, by the Axe card, by the cards that have come out, that these people have met their demise. I do suspect from these cards that the two men have. They've already been missing Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. Now we are Wednesday night is past, it's Thursday morning. Yes, I do believe the men have met their demise, and Spirit is giving me the impression that Glenda has too. That there is a culprit out there with very little remorse, if any at all. So let's see what happened to Jack Grimes, Dwayne Selby, and Glenda Parton from Tully, Oklahoma. Spirit, can you guide us regarding the disappearances of the two men first? Let's talk about the two men first, Spirit. I'm going to start calling them the trio. Okay, so they were, whew, they didn't think anything bad was going to happen. But something did happen bad. It did not happen the way they saw the outcome. They didn't see this coming to them. They thought actually very good of this person. The Five of Swords, wow. A lot of anger and animosity was coming at them. A lot of stirring up of resentment and past hurts. This person, this is not somebody new to them. They know this person. They know this person very well. Nine of Wands. There was a fight. And this person's significantly younger than they are. So this person was able to overpower them just by brute strength because of the differences in age. Um, this person is absolutely younger than 50, in their 40s, maybe late 30s. The devil. They have whew, they have a lot of heavy stuff going on mentally. They absolutely make others uncomfortable. And they're attracted to those who have a lot of friends, family members. Um, those who have a tight soul tribe. But they don't really fit into that soul tribe. Yeah. They stand out in the crowd. They look very different from the others around them. See? They stand out in the crowd. Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, Mama's here. She knows her boy has been accosted. She knows her boy would have been in contact. So whether I was ready to talk about what happened to Glenda, she's here. And she's holding up her sword and saying, I demand the truth. Where is my boy? What happened to my boy? I'm not accepting anything but the truth. What happened? And she gets the answer. She's actually told, according to Spirit, what happened. And it makes her very sad and mournful. But she recognizes that she has herself in a vulnerable place. And she doesn't belong in this place. And so she uses her inner strength. And wow, Mama really has inner strength. Glenda has a lot of inner strength and a lot of love. She's a good woman. And she tries to calm and talk to this person to get them to realize that everything's going to be okay. It's going to happen just as it should. The Empress. So they see what she's doing, that she's taking control of the situation and pretty much blocking them out of it. And that she's rather abundant. And this upsets them. They don't like that. They don't like being made to look like a fool. They're very prideful in that others don't talk down to them. And they absolutely feel like Glenda's talking down to them at this point. The Knight of Cups in reverse. What I see is that, let me pull up the map again, because I see a body of water, and I'm trying to distinguish whether this is at a lake or in a, yeah, it's at a lake. It does look like a lake. Yeah. They may want to look around Mohawk Park for Glenda's remains. The Knight of Cups in reverse is taking the life away. Taking away the earthly energy. And it was taken away in water. You see the water there. Go back to the camera, sorry. One of these days I'll learn how to do this without so much fuss and muss on this. My son tells me he's going to come and teach me. We'll see if that ever happens. But it does look like Glenda's at a park here. And she's very abundant looking. But this person felt that she was looking down on them and talking down to them. So that's when they became resentful and angry and decided to hurt her. I have 100 questions. First off, I want to know how this person convinced Glenda to get in their car with them. I want to know where Jack and Dwayne are. Like Mama, I too feel that the men never left Hurley. That after they ate, they had another stop, and that was their last stop. But who did they stop to see? So spirits, spirit guide, angels, and ancestors, Can you give us any indication of who caused harm to Jack and Dwayne? A Leo? Somebody with Leo strongly in their chart. Somebody who saw themselves. Yeah, this person's got a hell of an ego, just so you know. Boy, howdy, do they have an ego. And if they think that you're talking down to them or you're treating them as they're beneath you, that sets them off. And they felt very separated from the family, very separated from the soul tribe, very separated from the friendship. They felt as if they were not. They felt that they were less important, and that's what set them off. Did this person think that they were going to the horse show too? Yes. Yes. This person thought they were going away for the weekend with Jack and Dwayne. And they thought that it would be a new beginning for them. But when it didn't happen, there wasn't enough tickets available. This person was eliminated. They struck out very viciously, attacking. The word plundering, I don't know that I've ever used that word in a reading, but plundering, just really a complete lack of self-control, a complete release of ability to control oneself. Where is Jack and Dwayne at this time, Spirit? Can you guide us to where Jack and Dwayne are at? Where did this person put Jack and Dwayne? They're buried on the property? Wow. Is there a creek? This person's private property. Spirit's watching over Jack and Dwayne. And this person buried them in shallow graves. You see, that's not deep. That's very shallow. No, I don't see a creek. Sorry. That's like fields, meadows. And Spirit is saying, this is not your final resting place. Wow. What's really getting to me is there's three. There's three. We may find out that there's another person that may not have been reported missing yet because Spirit's already said that she is not with them. Spirit didn't say that. Spirit said she was drowned. That doesn't mean that he didn't take her back. We're going to have to ask that, okay? She was absolutely, when I say she, Glenda, was absolutely harmed at a different location, at a different time. Spirit guide, angels, and ancestors, did this person take Glenda back to where Jack and Dwayne are buried? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. So, it's on private property. They're all buried in the same vicinity. in shallow graves. There's a little separation between Jack and Dwayne, and Mama is in the middle. Who is this person? Is this a relative of Jack or a relative of Dwayne? I know it's on private property where these shallow graves are buried or dug. Queen of Wands in reverse. This person is a male, okay? It's a male that's not really as bright as they think they are. So this person really thinks that they are the cat's meow, but excuse my language. They think they're hot shit, but they turned out to be a cold turd. I know, I say some of the craziest things. I love it whenever I hear this same stuff come out of the mouth of my children or the mouth of my grandkids. Yeah, this person they feel, whew, they have no self-control when they think somebody is shunning them. But tell me about this person. Who is this person? Is this person related to one of the missing people, Spirit? No. No, there's actually confusion about that. Some people think that they are, but there's not. That's all smoke and mirrors. Somebody said it was somebody's kid and it's somebody else's kid. Whoa. Really? Okay. Alright, Spirit. Alright, Spirit. Talk to me. Tell me about this person. Were they raised in Turley? Were they raised in Tulsa County? It's a lot of healing needed for this person. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of hurt. They've been through a lot in their lifetime. Page of Pentacles. They've been misled. But they've only been given small little bits of stability. They've not been given the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Somebody has misled them and it's caused them a lot of internal conflict and a lot of burden. And they carry and place this blame in this direction. Okay. Alright, Spirit, I got so many questions about this person. Has this person been led to believe that Jack or Dwayne is their father? Yep. Three of Cups, there's more people involved than you care to know that has been orchestrating this dramatic event. Three of Wands, a path, choosing a path to go on. What's the truth? Which way is the truth? How many emotions should I have revolving around this? The Hierophant. Being influenced by somebody who you admire. So this person's been led to believe that they need to follow this path to find their true father. Okay? So they were led to believe that this person could, one of these men could be their biological father. That's why it's such an age difference. But is Jack or Dwayne actually this person's biological father? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. And the DNA shall prove that. So somebody still didn't tell the truth. Why didn't they tell the truth of who the father was? I did ask a question. Because the person didn't feel comfortable telling the truth. They don't know, they can't see the truth for the illusion that they have actually created for this. Spirit guide, angels and ancestors. Does this person believe that Cookie Glenda is their biological grandmother? 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Wow. So they feel like she intentionally left them out. That she intentionally did not include them for birthdays and holidays and grandparent kind of situations and time together. So they believe Dwayne is the biological father, but he's not. He's not the daddy. This is where the anger is coming in at. Spirit, is the biological mother of this person of interest? Is this person of interest the one they're promoting the picture of? Is this the person that has harmed Jack and Dwayne and now Cookie? Keep asking. That's what that means. Keep asking. Follow Spirit. There's more questions to ask. Be clearer with the question. So this person that Glenda met with Monday evening at the business in Tully, is that the person that harmed Jack and Dwayne? With overpowering brute strength. Wow. So we know we have one person on camera that they're calling a person of interest. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the only person that Glenda Cookie met with. So I can't say for certain 100% that that man whose picture is being shown is the culprit. But Glenda did ask the hard questions to the hard person. And it's that person that Glenda met with, the one that caused Glenda harm. Yep, they're the ones that took away her stability, her groundedness. Because they did not like her questioning them. Wow. They didn't like the fact that she was smarter than the average bear. And she figured out where her son was. Or who caused harm to him. Alright, Spirit, can you give me any idea in Tully, Texas, Tully, Oklahoma, where this private property is located that the shallow graves are on. The world is here. The world. I need clarification for the world card before I speak on it. And sure, it gave us 3 cards. The 10 of Cups, family property. King of Wands in reverse. Family property, this person lives on the property. This less than intelligent person lives on the property. 4 of Cups in reverse. With their family. Yeah. With somebody that they consider their family. Why is the world card here, Spirit? Show me. What is it you want me to see? There's a lot of drinking involved. This person drinks a significant amount of alcohol. The mother, the biological mother. Spirit, is the biological mother on the property with this person where the shallow graves are located? Is the biological mother who gave the false information about who the biological father is on that property still? Is the culprit's biological, the world card double confirmation? The mother is there. The mother is either there or she's buried in a legal grave on the property. So there very well may be a legal cemetery, or what do they call it? Do they call it cemetery or graveyard? One of them is associated with the church and the other is not. And I always forget. This person did not grow up in Tully, but lives in Tully now, owns property in Tully, and takes care of his mother or has her buried legally on his property. What else do we want to know, Spirit? Can you guide us any evidence to bring justice to this family, to this community at this point, as to who this person is that caused harm to these 3 people? Is it the same person that caused harm to all 3 people? Yes, it is. Wow. Somebody who thought they were above it. I told you, that's their ego. They have this massive ego. They think that the finger's not going to get pointed at them. That they have abundance and they're not only able to provide for their household, they're very protective of it. And the Knight of Swords. They have an alibi. They have an excuse. That's what it is, an excuse. It's a has-been. That can absolutely be torn apart. No matter how many times they have rehearsed it with a couple of friends or family members. And that's what that is with the birds. It's rehearsing the alibi, the excuse. So law enforcement, please watch this person and that alibi break through the falseness of it. So what else do we have here, Spirit, to clarify the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords? Oh, wow. The devil. Yeah. They did it. Why did they do it? Alcohol, drugs, sex, porn, overeating, overspending, animosity, mental breakdown. Sorry about that. Probably a combination of a couple of those things together, okay? Being told the wrong thing, getting very upset whenever the person doesn't want to bond with you because they're really not related to you, and there's no sense in giving you false hope. Lots of communication back and forth. Lots of phone calls between this person and Dwayne. And that's where Spirit's guided me, that it's Dwayne, because of his mother being involved too. And this person feeling as though that Cookie is his biological grandmother, and he's really not. So, what is the card of advice for all those invested in this reading? It's very sad because there's 3 people missing, 3 people possibly deceased from one small town in a very short frame of time. And it's Fiona and the unicorn. The gift of sacred sight. Realizing that sometimes family history is not truthful for whatever reason. People lie. They don't want the truth to be told for whatever reason. Let's see if I can keep it from glaring. At this time, while your third eye is opening, it may be helpful to work with a crystal and to work outside with the fairies in their natural habitat, to experience pure and beautiful visions, to balance the others. Stranger and sometimes harsh images you will see. Take the time out to see into nature with the fairies and the unicorns, and this opening will not be traumatic. It may be strange and difficult at times, but it will also become natural, pleasurable, and the films you see with your spirit eye will be a pleasant ones for you to experience. A great many visions will come to you. Stay hydrated and keep a record of what you see. You may begin to create spirit paintings or capture these spirit visions with pen, color, and canvas. You are not losing your mind. You have been gifted sacred sight. So, when this person is arrested, and they will be arrested, they may very well start having some visions and awaken to what has happened to them and how they punished others for the sins of a mother not telling the truth. And there's been a lot of people hurt here for reasons that were, wow, unnecessary. That's the word, unnecessary. So what's the most likely outcome of this reading? The Queen of Wands. I like that. That's law enforcement. See, that's law enforcement right there. There you are. That's the searchers, the investigators. This is everyone getting involved to come to and locate these 3 victims and to find the culprit that did this, to find the evidence, to bring forth, to have this person pay for their sins. And it's clarified by the King of Cups. I love it. This is a team working together. This is taking all the right steps. I do not know why all of a sudden I'm yawning so much. I'd get a drink, but it's clear across the room. This is really beautiful because law enforcement is going to bring down the dragon. This person that's got all this hidden animosity for others that have nothing. They didn't have a dog in this race. But because this this culprit, was not given the correct information, they tried to build a relationship with somebody that was like, no, I'm not your dad. I'm not your grandma. And lashed out at them with their denial. Okay, so we're going to stop here. I gotta ask one more question. Sorry. Spirit guide, angels, and ancestors, will this person be captured soon? Will there be justice brought for Glenda, Jack, and Dwayne? Yes, there will be. We have the Lovers and we have the Nine of Wands. The Lovers, a card of Gemini. That's a pair. Very near and dear soulmates. I see that as mom and son. That they will be justified in this because this person lashed out so quickly to a third person that it's going to speed up law enforcement going in with the Nine of Wands and bringing them to justice. And law enforcement will be victorious. They will survive and thrive against this culprit. And this is a culprit. If this person had not been given false information, and I believe it's about their paternal line, then this person may have took a different path in their life. But under the circumstances, this is the path that they chose. So if you have any evidence, if you know anything about who this person is that's in these cameras from Monday night that was seen with Glenda, I mean, they're right there together at the buggy getting bags out together. And it's not a store employee. If you have any information whatsoever, please, hold on, trying to get to close that out. Come on. There. Let me get down here to the bottom where the phone number is. Because, of course, where's the phone number? 918-596-5600. That's to the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office. But if you know who this person is, please notify Tulsa County Sheriff's Office so that they can have an opportunity to go talk to him. See what he does know, what he doesn't know, and if he's seen anybody else near Glenda. As they continue to investigate Jack and Dwayne's disappearance on Friday, October 22nd, and then Glenda's disappearance on the 25th of October, and her car being abandoned on the 26th. Alright, thank you all so much for being here. I send my love and light. This is not too far up the road from me. And this person needs to be stopped before the numbers get any higher. These people didn't simply just walk away. So I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.